What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Galactic Jack, and today I return after a small hiatus from the Star Citizen YouTube pages, and we have the Argo Raft coming to us today. I'm gonna give a read on it, what it's about, and see who it's for. If it's for you, or if you should pass or skip. Now, of course, this is going to be all subjective from my personal opinion, but I think it does fit in a category for some players, not all players, for a few reasons. So let's get started with the Q&A that we have here today. Argo Raft. Now that the raft from Argo Astronautics has been added to the verse, we posed a few questions to the vehicle team about the cargo carrier. Here are the answers straight from the designers themselves. What does RAFT stand for? RAFT is an acronym for Reinforced Advanced Freight Transport. So I was off. I thought it was refining, and freight transport. And I was also off on this being a refining ship. But as the days through the IAE drew closer and closer, I kind of realized that I shot off the target with that. So next question. Why would someone choose the Raft over something like the Freelancer Max? What are the unique capabilities of this ship compared to its competitors? The Raft is designed to compete more against the base Freelancer than the Max. However, it holds its own in that it's designed from the ground up to support the quick loading and unloading of standardized 32 SCU cargo crates. Whilst you can, of course, fit these into the Max, it takes much longer due to its relatively narrow opening. So basically, this is like one of those, consider this cargo dropship. That's the best way I imagine it to be. A cargo dropship, not a personnel dropship, but a cargo dropship. It basically can pick up crates and drop them very quickly, very easily, right? If you've ever been to a shipyard, you've seen those big cranes that sit outside just beyond the waterline, and they move crates back and forth. That's what this is, only it flies. Next question. Is it possible to lift and detach preloaded containers with the holding device at this ship's rear, thus gaining a time advantage when loading and unloading cargo? Whilst not implemented at release, this is the aim with cargo when cargo requires physical loading and unloading. All right, so essentially you got another ship that's going to be able to quick load, and that's important. I think that when it comes to cargo ships and when it comes to cargo refracting and all of that stuff, the quicker the better. The quicker the better. So ships with items like this, clips and clamps and crates that can be picked up from outside, and tractor beams. These types of ships are going to be sought after throughout the verse for the everyday trucker, for the long hauler, and for cargo transportation orgs, most definitely, because it's just quicker, and especially in combat situations. Time is life. So, you're not going to want to be BSing and moving slow, trying to load it one little box at a time, like you're going to have to do with some ships. I think this is also going to determine which ships haul specialized high value cargo and which ships haul traditional basic material cargo, things that aren't that expensive in high bulk. The ships that haul high value, I imagine, would be the ones that you have to hand load in, forklift, dolly, or tractor beam in or whatever. These kind of ships would do bulk. So next question. Are the cargo and containers on the Argo Raft the same type we see in the cargo decks of Space Station? Yes, they're the standardized 32 SCU containers found at cargo decks. Will it be able to accommodate the containers carried by the Missed Call series? This was a question that really stood out to me, and I And we got good news. The Hull C and above use the same 32 SCU containers as the Raft as their minimum equipable sized containers. So basically, Hull C and above don't carry anything smaller than 32 SCU crates. There will be smaller SCU crates, but the Hull C and above will not don them. They won't have them. So yes, this kind of synergizes very well with a I guess the Hull C and up, and possibly also the Orion. I say the Orion because it kind of has similar crates. At least it did. We don't know because it's not here yet, but I think it has similar crates as the Hull series ships, but just in a different design pattern. This may very well be a mining ship's go-to for transporting certain loads. Maybe. Of course, you can use the Hull C and Hull D and up, E or whatever, but in smaller fashion, you can use this, right? Okay, next question. Do I have access to the contents of the cargo containers from within the raft? There is no physical access to the cargo containers from within the raft. Once they're loaded, unless you physically exit the ship, you cannot access them. So everything's on the outside. And just to take a quick picture, look at this picture. This is the inside. I guess this is the crew lounge compartment. Looks pretty nice. Feels really Argo-ish. Next question. What is the second player's role on this two-person ship? The second player can use the remote turret for defense or undertake engineering repair roles where necessary, while the pilot concentrates on flying. So essentially what that means to me is, it's a small ship. Not a small ship. It doesn't take a lot to man, and that's actually pretty damn good. So you can do this by yourself, or you can do this with another guy, and you don't have to worry about splitting the funds too many ways, right? Is this ship supposed to be a long-range cargo hauler or a short-range cargo vessel? Is the ship equipped with adequate crew compartments? The ship has adequate facilities on board for the crew with beds, bathroom, break area, and food-making facilities, allowing the crew to tackle a wide range of hauling routes. So it doesn't really answer the question. Can it go long range or not? I guess we're going to have to find that out ourselves. I would imagine this thing is not a system hopper. It can stay within a system and move around that system, but I don't think this is something you're going to take out on pyro and scoot everywhere, right? I don't think. Now, after we finish reading the Q&A, we're going to jump in and take a look at this ship and see what it looks like internally. But as of right now, I'm guessing no. It's not a long-range hauler. How does the armor compare to other cargo ships in its class? Now, this one I loved. I love a ship that can take a hit. The Raft itself is more armored than other comparable cargo ships, such as the Freelancer, Cutlass, and Cutlass, which have greater offensive firepower as an offset. So it doesn't really have firepower, but if you've seen the video, this thing moves, and we're going to check that out in a second. It moves. So, and it also has good armor, very good armor. So that's a plus. That's a plus plus. Will I keep it? Probably not. But I think that's a good thing. Does the Argo Raft have a tractor beam capable of moving cargo containers as seen on cargo decks? And where does it sit? Yes, the tractor sits on the rear of the ship to aid with loading and unloading. So that's good. You got a tractor beam on the back. But I don't think it's meant for anything other than. And you got a nice little still here of, I guess, them blazing through combat. Defending themselves is what we're going to call it that. So, yeah, it's not a fighter by any means. Can the tractor beam be used to tow a ship, or is it limited to cargo containers only? The tractor beam is designed to only move cargo containers. So unless the vehicle has the same volume or mass as a cargo container, it won't be able to be towed. This is expected. And now that I think about it, this actually is a very good ship for any cargo org, any hauling org. 96 SCU right now, you could do better. So you're kind of limited to what you can do right now. The freaking Constellation Andromeda, which is 240, it has 96 SU, if I remember correctly, but it also has 2 size 4, 2 size 5s, or 4 size 4s, top and bottom turret, and a snub nose, right? So you have a lot working for you in the way of being able to still haul the same amount, but also doing other things. This thing is fixed strictly to cargo and cargo type missions. How do we access the raft? There's a small crew lift and a docking collar. So you have the docking collar right here. And I imagine the crew lift is going to be somewhere under here, back here somewhere, similar to the Argo, right? To the Argo mole, sorry. Can a small vehicle fit inside the raft? How did this question even get accepted? No, the crew lift is, oh my gosh. The crew lift is only for personnel use and likely cannot fit any of our vehicles, certainly not intentionally. No, guys, you're not going to be able to. I mean, I thought people would already figure that out, seeing how the cargo is on the outside anyway, which means there's not much room inside for cargo, including vehicles. I don't know who picked some of these questions. Really odd. Anyway, next question. What are those 4 pads that look like bumpers above the cockpit? Yay. Rule of cool. That's what it is. Rule of cool. Rule of fucking cool. So if you're wondering what they're talking about, these right here, stupid to call it. It's rule of cool, but at the same time, if you look at trucks, 18-wheelers, you'll see something very similar to this at the bottom end of their trailer, right? You'll see something very similar. So it's a bump stop. That's pretty much what it is. It's a bump stop. Okay, that's it. A bump stop. When you pull forward into something, you hit this instead of tearing up your shit. Okay, so that's it for the Q&A. We're gonna give this a look. Hopefully, I haven't logged out yet, and I'm still here. So we're gonna give this Argo Raft a gander and see what it's all about, man. Off the top of my head, I would say, of course, I don't have to tell the guys that are Argo lovers. Of course, they're, you guys are going to get it. But if you're starting out, the only time I would consider getting this ship is if, you're dead set on hauling and hauling only. And honestly, you can haul with other ships. So this is my first time looking at the ship. I have not seen it in person. So, this is going to be kind of a joint, all wow woo type thing. So far, it's a no for me, but wow, it does look pretty odd, huh? Looks like something you see at a shipyard for sure. For sure. Let's give it a quick third-person view. Zoom that out there so you guys can see. Thing's got some mass on it. It has some mass on it, people. It's fairly big, okay? It's not a small ship. It's not a small ship by any means, all right? So, gonna go ahead and zoom back up here, and we're gonna take it out somewhere. I'm at area 18, so now let's see if it's where I thought it would be. I'm thinking it would be somewhere here. Okay, so we have an elevator right here. So it's not. It's actually more up on the starboard side front. It looks just like the Argo Mole elevator, though. Very similar. Yeah, very similar. Even the front end looks Argo Mole-ish. I like Argo for that. They really are the face of industrial, strictly industrial. You have MISC and they definitely throw blows, but when I think industrial, I think Argo. And originally I hated the orange paint job, but it dawned on me, industrial is orange. You're looking construction lines, construction work, and all of that. That's what you're gonna see. So these are, I'm pretty sure they shift. I cannot think. VTOL. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart. These are VTOL. I'm pretty sure of it. They look very VTOL-ish. These are your 32 SCU cargo crates. Looks like a little mini trailer from a truck. And there you have the little teeth, I guess, that hold it in place. Looks like it can shift. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they'll fix that later on. Yeah, these parts clamp forward, so they hold it in place. Just looking at this design, I would say that this is a pirate's one of the pirate's bread and butters. Like, you can get to this stuff probably fairly easy. Um, you're going to be hard pressed to take it down because it's, well, I won't say hard pressed. You bring the right tools for the job, you will take it down. But looks like you're going to be able to get to those 32 SCU crates very easy. Okay. So yeah, that's the outside, guys. Got the nice sturdy landing gear, and you have, what is it? 1, 2. So yeah, you have 2 of these right here, right? Actually, no, you have 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, and that's how you get 96. Okay, so we're gonna go on inside of the ship. Hopefully, you guys got a good look around the outside, and there you have the little hatch, airlock hatch that you would attach to other ships, I guess, or space stations. It closed on me. So we're gonna see what the inside looks like. I'm willing to bet it's hella industrial in here. Not a hard bet to make because it's Argo, but I've come to love industrial. I have really come to love industrial. I actually melted my Orion and put it back in buybacks with the 10-year insurance, and just got the Argo mole since I am a rock hopper. Okay. Super industrial. So I'm guessing, I forgot which way I'm going up, so I think that's the front over there somewhere. What is this? Manual component access. So we're not going this way. Don't think we can do that yet. Really nice, man. I always love the way it feels inside. It really feels like work. It feels like when you own a ship like this, you're here to work, you're not here to play. You're here to make the money. So you got some of your components in here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and skip through this, the small stuff. Let's see what we got here. What is this? More components. Shut that one. So you got components as soon as you enter, and if I remember correctly, you definitely have a good bit of equipment in between, or a portion of the ship in between. Look at the entry. What the hell? Tractor beam. This is the rear. This has to be the rear. Okay. So yeah, this is the rear. This is your support station. And this is where you would come to man those the tractor beam and get these set on here correctly. Very nice. This is a worker ship, man, for sure. Let's find out how to get the hell. Right here, elevator. Holy hell. Okay, so it goes, it's not an elevator. It's just a door. Kind of claustrophobic feeling, just a tad. What is this? What do we have here? Shower? Bathroom? Okay, yeah, I'm a vampire still. So we got the bathroom right here. I'm guessing it's one bathroom. Oh, look at the living area. Oh, and you can look outside to see your stuff. Not bad at all. Got a pack of cards over there. Kitchen. No, this is a full-blown kitchen. Make coffee. You got your nozotrons or whatever those are. This is pretty neat, man. Yeah, it's definitely roomy right here. You got 2 bunks, so this is definitely a no more than 2-man crew, but I'm guessing you can haul this solo as well. Bit of lighting glitch, but we'll work with it. What's this do? Can I go? Okay. Top deck, lower deck. So this has 2 decks. Interesting. I'm guessing we're on the top deck right now. No, we were on the lower deck. So this takes me right back here. That's neat. Okay, got it. Lower deck, and let's ride out. Like I said, I got a feeling this is gonna fly damn good. I have a feeling it's definitely gonna be fast and swift. It should be, especially when not laden with cargo. Okay, is this the pilot seat? That's what we want. We're gonna put this in auto as soon as we take to the skies and look around the cockpit. Okay, go ahead and call it in. Might want to start my ship first. Very odd looking ship, man. Very odd. What size guns are those? Those look like size 4s. There's 2. I could have sworn I saw something shooting from the bottom. Almost positive I saw something shooting from the bottom in that picture. I guess I was wrong. Or the picture was just incorrect. So we're gonna take off here now. Look at those babies. Look at those babies go. We're gonna see how quick we can get into space from right here. And we're gonna change those VTOLs over. Yep, they are VTOL. Lick those legs up. They turn too. Neat. Imagine if those were VTOLs. Kind of remind me of the Reclaimer, right? Okay, before we pitch too bad, let's go ahead and do it like this. I like to do this just to see how quick the ship really is. Okay, we're at full speed. We are going to turn it around and zoom that bad boy out a little bit. Full speed ahead. Okay, so let's give it some boost. It's actually pretty fast. Yeah, it's fairly fast. It's definitely faster than I think it's faster than an Andromeda. Haven't really had a chance to look at the SEM speeds and whatnot. Didn't even look at what size shield this thing has. We got a refinery work order done. So maybe we'll jet over there. How far away is that? It's pretty far. And it's probably going to take a while. So we're going to put it down on a planet. Let's go to Lyria. And let's just put it down at Love Ridge. Got to be careful with Lyria now. You get shot out of the sky from anywhere. Okay. It appears you don't have any pilot controlled weapons. Yeah, you you have nothing, so we might as well take all of that off of weapons, and we'll take most of it because I'm gonna shoot, and we're gonna leave that on autopilot. Don't dip down on me now. Okay, see if we can find the weapon station. I'm guessing it's right here. Co-pilot seat. Yes. Enter remote turret. M5As. I believe that size. What is M5As? I think M5As are size 3s, people. I'm pretty sure they're size 3s. Yeah, these are size 3s on top. Might want to turn on the power. You guys already know how size 3s shoot.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Yeah, so let's... Okay. Got a little bit of twitch going on. It has a pretty wide range of view, but they're only size 3s. This isn't meant to... Yeah, you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable, man. because I didn't see any turret underneath the cab whatsoever. I don't see anything. So you're vulnerable as shit. This is officially a safe space cargo traveler if you're smart. Now you can try and press your luck and take it out if you want to, but be warned, you got 2 size 3s and that's it. Okay, nothing else. Nothing else. I don't advise new players get this ship. It's cool. It's new. 96 SCU. Cool, different setup. But there's better, especially right now. There's better. So that's my hopefully a quick look through this ship. We're gonna take it down and set it down on Lyria, and yeah, man, that's pretty much the gist of it for me. Hard pass. And the reason I'm gonna give you guys my reason is just as a solo player or as a team player. As a team player, you can do much better. As a solo player, you have to do better. Okay. As a solo player, you gotta have defenses. You can't be, flying around. Damn it, it took it away. You can't be flying around territories and, let's go ahead and set that. No, damn it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and head to Lyria. You can't just fly around dangerous territories. You're definitely not taking this in Pyro, not alone. And even if you do take it, you're gonna be under a group, right? New players, beware. Don't fall for the new ship hype. Get something that's actually going to either A, be flexible and allow you to do several different game loops, or B, if you know exactly what you like to do, say you're a elite dangerous refugee, and you're coming over here to Star Citizen, get something that really goes in line for your preference. Do not, and I repeat, do not get something that limits you. Okay, and to me, this has limitations. My personal opinion, I could be wrong, but it's an opinion, so it's not wrong. I think it limits you, especially right now. Okay, later on in the future, maybe not, especially if you're, with a full orb. But right now, thing has no pilot control guns that I am seeing. I don't see anything. And it's defensive and fairly fast, but that's it. That's all you have working for you. You got 96 SCU. Again, you get 96 SCU from a Connie. Matter of fact, if you don't want to spend 240, you want to be more in line with how much did this cost? I think it was 120, something like that, 150. You want to be in more line with that. $40 more for 150, and you can get you a Connie Taurus, okay? And that's all I'm saying. Fuck, where did it go? Uh-oh. There we are. Okay, I got to give it some boosters because it does not do good. Let's go ahead and fix that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, let's turn off that. Yeah, we don't want to wreck on our video, do we? It's fast. It's very fast. Goodness gracious, why am I all over the place? And let's give everything to power. Okay. Now that we got that straightened up. All right, we're back solid. Something keeps twisting me, and I think it might be my bad stick. Okay. Let's try to find where we were trying to go before all of that happened. It's Love Ridge, that's what we were looking for. I might just put it down somewhere. Okay, come on, where's Love Ridge? Give me Love Ridge. Okay, I think that's it right there. No, where the fuck is Love Ridge? That's not it, that's a planet. That's not it, it's too far away. Holy hell. Okay, so we're gonna put it down then. And we're just gonna put it down anywhere, fuck it. Okay guys, yeah, this ship is it's a no-go for me. It's a no-go for me. And if you are a single player, goddamn, turn the camera. If you are a single player, that's, has a fixed credit of, or fixed budget, I should say, of under $200, don't come next to this with a 5-foot pole. Don't. Okay? Don't. It's not bad. It's just not good enough, especially solo. Okay? It's not good enough. So that's been my review. We're gonna set this thing down and collision. What do you mean? All right, we're gonna set it down and we're gonna give it a look again from the outside. Ooh, I might want to turn it off, right? Because we know what happens when you leave a ship on. New players beware. You leave a ship on, there's a high chance that it becomes as light as paper, and it will roll over like a dog getting its belly scratched. So always remember to turn your ship off. Always remember to turn your ship off. Pretty quick inside-outside access. I just wanted to give it another look, man. I'm melting it tomorrow. I did buy it. I probably could have rented it. And now that I think about it, I probably should have, but it's okay. Not a biggie. They'll go in buybacks. Maybe they'll do some improvements on it, raise the price, and I'll have it in buybacks. 10-year insurance. It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks nice, but yeah, dude, this ain't it. This is not it. So yeah, again, this is my little review on the new Argo Raft. Don't fall for the hype unless you got ships out the ass. So like, if you have a fleet and you just love Argo, okay, man, do your thing. But if you're a guy that has 1 or 2 ships, a fighter, and an industrial moneymaker or whatever, I wouldn't make this my industrial moneymaker. I would get something else. I would get Constellation Tourist, Freelancer Max, or similar. That's what I would get. I would not get this ship that you can't even defend yourself on. Okay, if you're gonna get in a ship like this, get something that's big that can take a few hits, like the Carrack. And I know that's a big ass $450-$500 difference, but yeah. You don't want to get in something like this and can't take a beating. And it can take a beating compared to the other ships around it, but it can't defend itself, right? So, yeah. Take that how you will. And, okay. That is my exit from the review. I didn't go into parts because, yeah, we can all see what those parts are. So, you guys check that out. And I'm going to stomach this glitch of getting consumed by Lyria. This has been Galactic Jack. And I'll see you guys in the verse. Peace.